A Solgia in lyrical clothing. That's the best way to describe Phantom Megami, as we get Hikari lore as well as a lot of fun expressions. Hello everyone and welcome to Dueling with Downton, and today we're talking all things episode 5 of the Cardfight Vanguard Divinez Parallactic Clash. Hikari versus Megami. Now, I want to start off this review by saying that I am playing catch-up and going into these episodes blind. So when I say that we all had the same reaction as Hikari when seeing Psycho Megami, it's true. Megami was on some Sophie Bell type of craziness. And yeah, genuine reaction, but that was fun. With that said, I really did like this episode, as it explains a bit, but also hints at some possible betrayals in the future. So Erika was inside of Hikari. That's how they explained her survival when flowing over into this phantom world. Side note, I really love the banter between the two. It's clear that they still have some hostility towards each other, but they both love Akina, their brother, so they're working together, and I really do like that. Now then, this idea of Erika being more phantom than real world was perfect, as this could create some tension. Garbelius could offer Erika her own body in exchange for her to become a phantom fighter, thus going against our heroes, as without Garbelius in the real world, because we don't know what's going to happen to Garbelius after the Phantom version is, defeated, Erika cannot live on. So, in this new world, there is a chance where she can live while everyone else is still happy, together with them. Did you notice Erika never said she's fighting for the real world? Instead, she just referred it to the world that she chooses. Plus, she has ties to Kurumi in terms of the history with being in a hospital, as she does have the memories of Hikari. And obviously, Kurumi cannot live in the normal world. Seeing Erika using Hikari's cards though was pretty cool, and it makes it a little more challenging for her, as she is a established deluxe finalist now, so the show does have to nerf her a little bit. But we do get to see sprinkles of combinations and twists within the deck, giving her her own ace sprinkled in, as we see the Mythics card, Liel Animus. Now this was really nice, and it's I believe a donation between Canna Sanctuary and Dark State. I love this summoning chant, and the visuals of the gears of light and darkness glowing in both her eyes respectively was beautiful. Honestly, I know I'm glazing it, but the way they presented Erika / Hikari in this episode was amazing. Yes, she's one of my favourite characters in all of Vanguard, but there's a reason for that, and it's clear that Bushiroad also feel the same. Megami, on the other hand, was just amazing as well. I love seeing this polite, sophisticated, well-mannered lady talking about fairness and respect, turning into this bloodthirsty, crazy psycho of a woman that gets joy and pleasure out of tearing her opponents apart. Playing into the real Megami's joy for battle, but amping this up by 1,000. Seeing Magnuela go from a majestic beast to this cat pop idol was definitely something, but I liked it, as its effect allows it to be more defensive in terms of playstyle with its phantom skill, but also it does keep Magnuela's spirit in the form of things by giving the back row the ability to attack, thus keeping the playstyles very similar, yet having a different twist to it at the same time, making it feel familiar but also fresh. As a side note, we do get to see how the other characters of Team Blackout are doing in this world, as we see Tamori being a fortune teller and Urara being on stage performing, which I think was referenced in one of Megami's order cards that she used, Mates with You. Notice how in that card we have a pink-haired performer, and of course it does look a little similar to Urara. Now, I do find it very interesting how characters like Danji was missing from this little segment. And this could be that he's at daybreak with his sister, Mirai, or it could be linked to the area that we see at the end of the episode. We see Michiru standing at Wonder Hill. There are only a handful of people that it could be that Michiru is going to see, right? Yu, Danji, Toya, maybe even Ruka. All of these characters have ties to Wonder Hill that would give Michiru a good challenge if phantomed or in the real world, respectively. So, with the prospect of a major clash on the horizon, I'm getting excited, so I'm going to dive straight into the next episode. If you've enjoyed this review, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, what you thought of the episode, but also hit that like button, subscribe for more things card game related as we power through these episodes and more in the future. Have a good day, alligator, matane, goodbye.